Hi. So, long time no talk. Um, I have a couple updates. I started a new job about 2 weeks ago. I work at an Indian restaurant. and, surprise, surprise, there's not one Indian working there, but that's okay. And, I don't like Indian food. I don't really like curry. But I've been working there. I've been busting my ass pretty much working like 5 days a week, even though I'm still in high school and that's kind of like illegal. But they still insist on keeping me there. I haven't gotten paid yet, which is kind of scaring me. It's been like 2 weeks. Today is the last day of the month, so I hope I get paid. If not, then I'm leaving. They have a reputation for just like not paying you. But I'm not gonna work there for free. It's an Indian restaurant. I hate Indian food. Um, but I do like all my coworkers. My friend Jacob actually got me the job there. Um, he we had class together. We met each other last year, and then this year he like dropped out, kind of. I don't know. He didn't really drop out, but he's finishing online, so he can work at this place. He's like the main manager of both locations, which sucks because he's like 18 years old. Like definitely not old enough to be working as many hours as you do. Also, his girlfriend works there. Her name is Allison, and she's super nice. And she's super pretty, too. Like, I don't think she realizes she's as pretty as she is, because she's like, whoa, way too pretty for Jacob. I like Jacob and all, but I mean, like, she's, wow, wow. And then, these, brothers work there, Joel and Eric. I really like Joel. And, Eric's nice. I mean, I can't understand a word he's saying because everyone there, except for Jacob and I, are Mexican. And it's just me, Joel, and Sergio, the dishwasher, that's there at night. And Sergio doesn't speak an ounce of English, which sounds cool, but it actually is really frustrating. Um, so I've been learning a lot of Spanish just being around them. And Joel, he has a pretty heavy accent, so it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying sometimes. But he speaks better English than Eric does. And let me think. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't really like Eric. Turns out I'm older than him. I didn't know that. When I first got there, I thought Joel was like 23, and I thought Eric was like 19. And it turns out that Joel's actually 19 and Eric is 17, but like a month younger than me, 17, which is really young. Which is like junior in high school, like maybe sophomore. And which I'm a senior. So either way, if he is in high school, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I don't really like Eric. Like I don't dislike Eric, I just don't really like Eric. But I like Joel a lot. I like the Mexicans. Anyway, he calls me Mamacita, which is kind of cool. But, but other than that, yeah, work is all right. I mean, I don't get to keep my tips, which kind of sucks. Um, I'm not really a waitress. It's like a Chipotle type restaurant. It's like yeah, like an Indian Chipotle. Like because our other location is like an actual restaurant that's at like Park Meadows Mall, and then the one I work at is in Greenwood Village, which is like a really far from my house. I don't know why I work there, but it's like a buffet type thing, except you don't serve yourself. Like I serve it for you because that's what I do. But I'm like the only one working there that's a cashier. I do the cashier. I run the food. I bust the table. And I help anyone with everything. Like I'm the one working with the people, which is really hard because for one I'm new, and two, Indian people, I can't understand the words you're saying. I can't. I'm sorry. Like I don't know how to actually pronounce the Indian food names, which sucks. And then when people ask me a question like, "Oh, what's in the chicken vindaloo? How do you make the sauce?" and I'm like, "I'm not a cook." So I have to go get Joel because he is a cook, and then he's trying to explain to them, but they can't understand what he's saying because he has a really heavy Spanish accent, and so does Eric, and Sergio doesn't even speak English, and so I'm trying to like translate, but then they're like getting frustrated with me because they can't understand what Joel's saying, and Joel can't understand what they're saying, and I can't understand what either of them are saying, so it's kind of frustrating. So it's nice to have Allison there because she like translates because she speaks both. Um, but she's never there. That's about all I have to say. I have to go back to school in like 20 minutes. It's really strange. I get off, like I wake up at like 5:30 to get to school at like 7:10. I don't know, it doesn't actually take me that long to get ready. I usually just lay in bed and like, oh, please wake up, but then I won't wake up. And I'll make coffee and I'll do this and this and this. I'm really slow in the morning. I just can't do it. So I wake up at like more like 6, but I have to leave the house at like 6:25 because traffic is crazy bad in the morning. And so I'm there at 7:10, and then I go to class, and then I get out at like 9:10 maybe. I don't know the exact times, but I get out like really early, and then I'm off from like 9:15 to 1:08. Which sucks. Like, I mean, like, it's cool because it's like I get to come home. I usually like don't get out of my pajamas when I go to school in the morning, and then I come home and I shower and I put makeup on and I don't know, get pretty, and then I go back for German class. Like, I like German class and all, but why would I go back for that? Like, seriously. And then after work, after school, I have to go straight to work. So, but I have tomorrow off. Uh, Not off because it's my off day, but off because I get to go get my teeth drilled. I hate the dentist. I have 4 molars that my old dentist put like fillings in wrong, and since they were in wrong, stuff got like underneath the filling, and then it closed, and so my teeth, 4 of my molars, are literally rotting from the inside out because my dentist fucked up pretty much. Um, but but this new dentist is gonna fix it, and but I hate getting my mouth drilled on, and then Wednesday I have to work. The spring break is coming up. I need to go get my passport. Um, I'm going to Mexico. I probably already told you guys that. Mexico. So update on the bangs. I'm kind of done with it. I'm over it. The purple's fading. Just kind of over it. But my hair is getting super long. Well, considering what it was. Um, Alright, I'm sorry. I'm done. Just,